What's up guys, I just recorded the part 3 of the video you're watching right now, but I'm gonna start with just this in the editing part of the video. I'm editing the video right now just to say that the video is very long, and towards the end I come to the conclusion that it's not going to work. A few reasons, because I wasn't able to figure out a number of things, to connect a few things, and the conclusion is that in part 4, there's going to be a part 4, that I will be using Binance instead to start these bots. So I'm going to try and figure that out, and that will be part 4, because we are able to set up grid trading on Binance futures. So that will be the more or less solution to this journey. But if you want to watch this, it is a journey of a video. I do go over a few things that you might not know, especially with connecting website TradingView, 3Commas and Binance futures as well. So there is some informative information in this, as well as going over indicators and explaining a few things around them. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, but yeah, that it is going to be a long one and I don't want to waste your time on that, but there will be a part 4. Alright, enjoy the video. Welcome back guys to part 3. Oh, first I'll turn my phone on silent. Went off straight away as soon as I started recording. Part 3 of this journey we're going on. Let's start. Last time I was here I said I would sign up for the Binance futures account. I have done that. So what I've done is, this is the Binance futures part of Binance. As you can see here, Binance futures is different to the regular Binance normal trading page. There are some differences. It's primarily for longing and shorting for long periods of time, or for different certain pairs, like BTC, USDT, and then there's Bitcoin Cash for USDT. And you can use leverage on this one as well. So if you're more advanced then on trading, then put in more leverage on the trades. But as I'm a complete basic and novice in terms of trading, I'm going to be doing, like we've been planning to do, the trading bot, and it's going to trade for us, hopefully, fingers crossed. That's the plan in all this. So like I said, I'm not a complete noob in trading. I know how to do it. I've done it before, but advanced stuff I'm not familiar with at all. So I will be doing more research before I actually submit trades and get them going. In terms of setting things up today, I've set up the Binance futures, like I said. If you are going to do Binance, they make you do with connecting your wallet, connecting your TradingView account to Binance on the different trading options you have to connect an exchange. They make you do sort of quiz, right? So I think there's 14 questions. They're relatively basic. They're really basic. You have to get every single one right for them to approve your account. Don't worry, they're super easy, and you can even Google it if you get stuck. There's no time limit on it. It's just sort of something you have to do, because they do warn you, trading futures is it's a lot riskier. You're using leverage, you're using a lot more time, things like that. Like there's BTC USD perpetual, then there's other one. There's just so many. I'm not going to go into it, but there's like a million of them. I'm not going to go into it, but it's just the way it works. It's just different to normal trading. You can just Google it and find out. So as mentioned before, I'm making this quite raw, and I'm not going to edit out too much because I want this to be painful as well as, so I want it to be sort of, not strict, not the word, but I want to make it the journey to be quite transparent. I think that's the word to use. Not backtracking or sidetracking or anything, just the whole journey, just showing you guys how I'm doing it, because I like doing it. I like doing the journey along the way and documenting it. So I've set up, like I said, I've gone on repeating myself again. I've connected to Binance. So what you do is you do the same, and then you pass the quiz, and then congratulations, you are able to trade on futures. So then you're accepted, and then what you do is you connect your Binance account. You connect it as usual, you log in, and then you're in, and it just connects here. That's your Binance account connected to TradingView, and that was what we wanted to do at the end of the video. And look, if you look at this, right, if you look on the last video, we did the hourly chart, and I ended it obviously here, right? This is when I finished it. Look how much Bitcoin's gone down. I know this is an hourly chart, and I can zoom out, and then we're in the 20,000 to 25,000, right? But it's gone down a bit, and we want to go long, so this will be a good opportunity to buy, right? This is a good opportunity to go long, and we're missing it. But fear not, that price could go even further down, and we'd lose. Yeah. So I've also figured out, looking at another video, that we do need to connect something else in order for us to have our PineEditor code coexisting with Binance. It's not like I thought. So what we'd have to do now, we've got Binance connected to TradingView. We now need to connect something else, which is called 3 commas. And what this allows us to do, it allows us to. So I haven't signed up yet. We're going to do it all together. So what this essentially does, it's like the middleman for what we want to do. So essentially, the way we would put our bot that we've created, we would need to put it into 3 commas, and what we'd do, we'd put the bot into there, and we would get our API keys from Binance. So we get the API key, and then we get the API secret key. Just wording. From there, that will communicate with TradingView to initiate trades for us. So it allows us to trade on TradingView whilst having the bot live and doing its thing while using our funds from Binance, if that makes sense. So that's the only way we'll be able to do it. Alright, let me just sign up. Alright, I've signed up. They sent me a verification code to my email, and then you just verify it, you type in the code or paste it in. Okay, choose what to start with. Learn about our trading tools and create your first deal with 3 commas. Trading bots, create a new strategy, trading terminals, portfolio tracker. I wonder which we will choose. We will choose trading bots. We will do customize your strategy with flexible settings, DCA bot, earn using market volatility. I'm sure I can change this over if I get it wrong, but what we will do, customize your strategy with flexible settings. Okay, I think that's the one we want. Earn using okay, so I know for a fact that they do have their own preset bots, so if we do fail on our own bot, we can use theirs, but we are going to do this one. Customize your strategy with flexible settings. That sounds like us. Choose an exchange. We are going to choose. Yeah, I'm only looking. I know which one, obviously, but I'm looking to see if TradingView is there for whatever reason. We're going to go with Binance. Log into your account on the website Binance Spot. Okay, connect Binance. Okay, now we have another hurdle. Exchange connection failed. As per our terms of use and compliance with local regulations, you are required to fill an assessment. So I can't connect right now, so I'm assuming, okay, connect and exchange later. I think that's the only choice I have. Alright, we are in our 3 commas account. Okay, so it said to me that I have to do a assessment. Balance switch name. That's much better. Love it already. I failed to give in. I will find out before I need help. Your exchange is connected. What? Oh, here we go. Oh, god damn it. To fill an assessment before accessing this product. We will not fail, guys. We are doing this. Okay, maybe we can just try it without to begin with. I know Binance doesn't like the UK, but is there any other way I can just put my API keys in? I mean, it can't. There has to be a way. Like, I've seen it on videos where they put their API keys in. Oh, am I connected? Wait, shit, what? Am I, what? I'm confused. Am I connected now? Okay, why was it saying I wasn't and now I am? Am I really in? Reconnect. Oh my god. Alright, I think I'm in. See, look, it says one exchange, my Binance, my spot, view. If I go to view, what is this? Does this show my, this is, it's connected my Binance. Yes. As you can see, I'm rich. Alright. I'm in. Yeah, I don't hold nothing on exchanges. If I absolutely have to, I will. I'm in. My Binance, that's my wallet. Boom. I'm in. Alright. Now, that didn't take long, did it? No. Right. Now, what we do, what we want to do is, because we're not using real money to begin with, we want to test things first before we put in real money. I mean, these videos are they're not going to be short, they're going to be me trying to figure out absolutely everything, and I'm not going to risk a penny until I figured out everything that I need to figure out. Yeah, it's entirely up to you if you want to continue this with me, but everything here is going to be quite thorough. And yeah, I'm not risking a penny. Alright, so what I will be doing, well, my point is with that is, as you can see here, this is real balance. That's my real Binance money. What I'm going to be doing, and we will be setting up the trading bot after this, is we are going to create a paper account, trading account. Hopefully it's here. Here we are, show paper trading. So this is a real account. We're going to be testing things using fake money, so monopoly money, right? Show paper account. So now it says paper trading balance, activate. See what happens now. Okay, I've activated my trading balance, so I've got whatever that is in fake money. So now we've done that, we can now move on to the more exciting part of this. So we've got TradingView, we've got Binance connected to TradingView, and we've got Binance connected to 3Commerce. So Binance is now connected to 3Commerce as one entity, and now we've got Binance connected to TradingView as our source to pass over this trading bot to TradingView to trade. I mean, what we could do, we could just use Binance, but I believe we could just use Binance, but right. So with that set up, if I need to, I will get a subscription for this whole process, but right now, if I can do things for free on all of these platforms, the more the better, for free. And then once once things are ready to go, 100% ready to go, with all 10 thumbs up, yes, 10 thumbs up, then we'll be ready to start trading for real. So I clicked on paper trading here, and this is how much BNB I have. I have fake BNB, fake Ethereum, fake Bitcoin, and fake USDT. I would love to have 10,000 fake, well, real USDT, one real Bitcoin. That'd be nice. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So you need to make sure, if you're going to follow it through my process, make sure this part here is highlighted. If it's not, then you'll be using the real balance of your Binance account. So just ensure that paper trading is highlighted in green, right? So now we can go to trading bots. We can go to DCA bot, I think was the one, wasn't it? So what you can use, if you want to make it easier for yourself and you don't want to interlink TradingView to 3Commerce and Binance with all the method that I've done, you can just use 3Commerce's trading bots. I think they have dozens of them. You can use that, or you can stick to what I'm doing. TradingView's one, where we use ChatGPT to make one for us using our indicator. I will show you after this as well the indicator and what I'm going with. So, but I thought I would go through this procedure first with you guys, because first and foremost I needed to set it up and I wanted to record it. So what we'll go to is my bots, and it should be blank. And assuming all goes to plan, we will go to create a bot manually, and this should bring up something. Or we can go to discover bots. If we go to discover bots, these are bot presets, so these are built-in bots you can use. you can copy these bots and you can see the profits per month. These are all relatively good. I mean, all of the ones here are long strategy, DCA long strategies. I've not even clicked on anything in specific. As you can see, it's on all, and these are all long ones. So if worse comes to worse, we might have to, well, it's an option, right, to use one of these preset bots for our trading, because that's what I said in the last video. What I want to do, I want to do long trades, and this is it looks like a good option if we need it as a backup. But for now, we are not going to be doing that. We are going to go back to DCA bot. We are going to get into it. Okay, so now we're going to go back to trading view, and we are going to get some indicators, right? So let's get rid of these that were there last time. I've not been on trading view since, because I wanted to make sure everything was going right, meaning give some time to digest what I was doing before because it's, you know, this is a journey, it's all new to me, so digest it, think things over. See, look, this will be a good time to get in, I believe, because the trend is going down, then it's going back up, then it's going down again, and then it's going sideways, and then it's going down a lot all the way down here, and now it's bouncing back up. So that would be a good, in my opinion, an ideal time to get in to Bitcoin right now. But the problem with as well, I've noticed throughout my crypto professional career, no, I'm kidding, that was a joke, that crypto on the weekends is terrible. Let's just have a look now quickly just at the market. This is today, this is the 24th of February. This is on a Friday. Look how bad this is. It's not terrible, but it's down, you know, Bitcoin's down 3% to just today. Not the worst thing ever, but not a great day, is it? And then usually what I'm saying is the weekends, it gets usually worse. Anyway, I digress. To the indicators. So I figured out there's two sort of main indicators that I want to go for, and I'll explain why. So what we're going to do, we're going to choose the MACD strategy. There we go. Let's just go for this classic one. This is what I actually wanted in the first place. So this one, we'll go for this MACD. So what this tells us in simple terms, so for scrolling here, so this tells us a number of things. This kind of tells us it actually just tells you the moving average. Just to give an example of what this is and why it would be good to use, is if, for example, here, I'll go, this is an example right here. Just drag it up a bit. So this blue line, once this blue line goes above and it takes over the orange line, that right there shows that it's going into an upward trend, and that would be a good time right there, just as it's crossing over, to enter a trade. Because as you can see, if we go directly up, it's on an upward trend. This is only an example. We wouldn't be doing this because it is trading sort of sideways completely. And as you can see here, the trend, this is literally like these lines are like trends, right? The trend is going back down slowly this way, and then as you can see here, it stops and it goes back up, and it reflects obviously on the chart here, and then it goes back down because that's where we are right now. It's gone way down. But this is a good example here. This would be a good point to go in to a trade. So as you can see, this moving average line here, the blue line just there, is where we would enter the trade if we were only using this indicator. The bigger the line, so yeah, the bigger the blue line here, the higher this greenish graph goes, because there's more of an upward trend, if that makes sense. And the same applies if once, you know, the crossover happens. So this is the crossover right here where the downward trend starts to begin, and it reflects obviously on the chart. Everything reflects on the chart. on on this moving average here. And this downward trend, once this downward trend starts, you can see the opposite happening. It starts to dip under the middle crossover. This line here is the crossover line here, right here, where it goes from green to red, right? And it reflects on here as the downward trend is the orange line. The wider the gap, for example, this is quite a wide gap, the larger on the downward trend, the larger the lower graph starts to build, right? And again, this is the point where once the blue line crosses back over the orange line, we start to see movement again on this green part here again. And as you can see on the chart, that's where it is here, but then it starts to go sideways. So that's one indicator I will be using for this, guaranteed to be using this. If I add another indicator, so I've added the EMA line, and this is the moving average line. We want to go to settings. We want to change this, we want to change it to 200. The more the better. Click OK, you'll see it change. So this is an exponential moving average. So this is the more the better, because we want to see more of a trend. We want to see an indication of things going up, right? We want to see the chart go up for a long position. I mean, if we started, this is perfect right here for me, in my opinion. Just, I'm not an expert on anything here, I'm learning, but I know the basics, right? And these are the basics for trading. And if we were to enter a trade here, along here on the 15th, a nice place to start and an entry point here, because the EMA line here is the trend is going upwards, right? So we would have made a nice earner right there. So with the combination of these two indicators, so we got the MACD and the EMA, we can see the overall, like a wider angle on the EMA line, just an overall indicator to see the overall trend, which is going upwards. It shows that the price is going up. And the reason it shows the price, it means the price is going up as well, because if the price is below those, I had to refresh the page, it was getting a bit weird. One other thing to add as well is, because the price is lower than the EMA here, the line, then because this is coming upwards, but it's slowly curving, right? It's on a downtrend, because this is still on this downtrend, right? So we would need, for us to enter this trade, we would need this line to just cross, in my opinion, and how I'm planning this, is for this line here to meet the price, and then for the price to go slightly above. That is when the EMA would be on an uptrend with the EMA line here. So if those two things match, that is when we would enter the trade, a long trade. So as you can tell, I've kind of tried to figure it out for the best possible way forward for a long trade. It was actually quite fortunate that this example was here, and this example here was an opportunity, because as you can see, because the price now, if the price was like 23,000 like it is now, and the line was here, that would be a good time to get in. As you can tell, that's why it was. But because it's below the price, it's on an uptrend. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, you can see on the indicator, it's indicating to us what's going on and what's happening. So once these paths cross along, coinciding with the MACD down here, then that will be a good entry point for the trade. And you know, that could take a while, you know, but that's the nature of it, and that's why I want to play it safe and smart. But it could happen frequently. I mean, it could happen a lot. It depends what sort of chart we're on as well. So if we go to the minute chart, you know, things drastically change. You know, like this now, for example, price is above this line, so the uptrend, this is the trend, it's going up. So that'll be a good point, like a very quick trade to get in, because it's on a slow upward trend. But we're not doing that. That's extremely risky, the 1 minute one. But we'll see how it goes. So that's what I want to get, that's how I want to sort of create that bot. What we will do is we will go back and start again on editing this bot. So let's get rid of all this. What we will do is I want to grab this source code. So this is our source code for our new piece of our new code. So let's do MACD test. Let's give that a go. Saved. So we're kind of going back to part 1, right? We're doing this again. So we will copy all that, but we want to change this. I forgot. We want to change this to strategy. So strategy, that might change and give some errors. It didn't. Good. Control A, copy. Let's go to ChatGPT. I can't remember how I started it off for it to get me some code, but we'll figure it out. Alright, let's try and figure out how I got this code. What did I say? What did I say to this lovely ChatGPT? We're going to paste all that code in from TradingView. I'm going to try and word this in a way of how I just explained it on the video. Okay. Code strategy entry for PineScript v5. Enter a long when price closes. Okay, well, I need to be quite specific with this. Enter code strategy entries for this PineScript v5. Enter a long when MACD line, color line, let's have a look. Right, add to chart. Time frame. Oh, it's having an error. The strategy function does not have an argument with the name time. Okay guys, because I'm having slight issues in understanding fully this script and code in general, I'm not too familiar with it. It's getting a bit confusing. So what I have done it just now, just before I hit record again. So I went to ChatGPT and essentially said, what did I say? I said code strategy entries for this PineScript. Enter a long when MACD line crosses in an upward trend and when the EMA indicator line is below price. So essentially what I said when I was describing the indicators, but in a very, very brief one-line sentence. This is what they said. They said, here is the modified code to enter a long position when MACD line crosses in an upward trend and when the EMA indicator line is below price. So it's given me this, so it's just regurgitated the code I pasted, but it has given me, one second, this. So it's given me this, submit orders based on conditions. If long condition, strategy long, and exit strategy close long, with a plot MACD signal lines and histogram. So it's giving me all that. I don't know. In this code we have added EMA indicator 20 period and used it to check if it is below the closing price as one of the entry conditions when MACD line crosses in. I am not sure, because these are the long condition equals crossover MACD signal and EMA value. So it's given me something, I believe it has, yeah, so it has given me the long entry condition and the exit condition with what I've asked it to do, but I'm not sure if this script will work, and I don't know how long and how much more of this I can do to make it sort of any better. This of course is what I want to go with. So what I may have to end up doing is I will save this, because I tried to add this to the chart, but it says it's having the strategy function does not have the argument with the same name, with the name time frame gaps. Obviously I can get rid of it. It's basically up here, this time frame gap. So if I get rid of this, things will change on there. So if I instead, let's paste this in now actually. You know what? I'm gonna paste this, all of this instead. I can always come back to that. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna have to call it a day on that, but we will continue. I'll stop this strategy because this doesn't seem to be working for me. I don't know why. Well, I know it's this, but I can't figure out what to do. And I'm not really too advanced or really even intermediate to know what to do. So I am going to continue, but instead we are going to start this again. So we're going to refresh. Could not find function for the reference crossover. Oh right, yeah, because I added the other code in. Silly. Alright, so let's just get rid of all this, right? We'll start again. What we're going to do is going to start again. We're going to do the same ones. Alright, now we've got that. What we're going to do instead is we are going to create an alert for 3 commas. So we're going to kind of change how I originally said I was going to do it. It got way too complicated to understand, so this is the only way I can actually in my head figure out to create this bot for it to work. So what I'll be doing is creating an alert for a signal for e-commerce, 3 commas. We're going to send a signal to the bot to then trade. So we're sending an alert signal to the bot to then trade. Hope that makes sense. I think I explained that right. Alright, so, and the way we set up this alert is with this message function here. So what we do is we are going to try this. It's probably going to fail, but here we are. 15-minute chart for the indicator. We are going to, alright, let's try and get this moving a bit. This is dragging. So we're going to go to settings. We're going to go to alert. So we want to set an alert for the 3 commas website. So we're going to go condition. We're going to choose our MACD, which is this one down here, not the line, this one. We are going to choose an alert, a condition where it's crossing. So the MACD line crosses when it crosses a value of a certain price, right? So we're going to choose that, and we're going to choose, so if we choose only once, the alert will only trigger once and will not be repeated. Once per bar close, the alert will trigger every time the condition is met at the bar. So we're going to do this one because it's more of a confirmation that it's crossed rather than if it's only crossed once. Whereas if it's once per bar, it's more confirmation. We're going to leave that. Okay, so now we'll leave it like that. And what we want to do, what I've found out, is that we need to use a webhook URL. And what this is, and what this does. Oh, okay. We may need to sign up for the Pro for 30 days for the free trial. Let's have a look. How much is it? Okay, so for this, ideally, I would like to use a webhook URL, which sends a signal straight away to 3 commas. But for the sake of this video, because it literally is a test, I will do send by email. And going forward, if this is a success and it kind of works, then I will try and set this up instead, because it will be immediate rather than sending it by email. And then yeah, it's just easier. So for that reason and the fact that I'm not going to be able to do that today, it will just be either a pop-up, email, or a sound. So we're just going to do that, and we are going to create it. So that has been done. There is a alerts manager somewhere. Alerts. Okay, I found it. It's to the right. Okay, I found the alerts. So that's my alert. Alright, we're just going to pause this for now because we're not ready yet. So let's get to it with the main bot. And yeah, this video is long, but documenting how almost painful this is getting. But we're getting there. You know, the more you do it once, and then you get more familiar with it. So the next time I do this, it'll be painless, or a lot more painless anyway, a lot less painful. All right, we're on our paper account. We're using, our pair is BTC to USDT, and we're going to choose long, of course. We're going to choose the market order. If I had like $10,000, then I would go for a limit order. But I do have $10,000 in fake money. But we'll go for market for now. It's just easier. For this, you could call this a tutorial. I don't even know what this is. This is a journey. That's what this is. We will be using quote as currency, so we'll take profit in USDT. Otherwise, it would be BTC. But we'll just choose USDT for this. Let's go to chart. So this is the volume that was going to be used for these trades. For the trade, and we will be going long, of course, because we want to buy and then sell at a profit. And we'll go down and we will see. So this is what I was talking about in terms of well, this is not what I was talking about, but this is a feature you can use on free commerce where you can reinvest your profit, right? So maximize your returns and grow your investments with the reinvestment profit feature. You'll need that if you have a pro account. Like I said, this is just kind of now turning into tutorial, but for the deal start condition, we will choose TradingView custom signal, choose that. So we're gonna leave this as 1% as the profit, take profit as 1%, and these are safety orders. We will probably won't be doing this. This is if like DCAing, so if the price dips below and keeps dipping below, then it's buying in again and again. That is what I mentioned before as well, but we will, for the sake of this, really want to keep it simple now. We are just going to do, but to show you an example, if we go to say like table here, it shows you sort of the DCAing that you can do. So these would be the additional buys. So if the price continues to drop, these will be more DCA buys. As you can see, the price is going down, but and you can choose up, there's 5 here. Max safety orders. So look, if we choose that many, that's a lot, so we'll choose none. Or I think we need to, do we need one? Alright, just leave it as 2. Or should we just do 1? 2. Actually, for the sake of this, because it is play money, we'll do 4. And safety order volume scale 1. I'm assuming that's the same amount. Safety order volume scale is used to multiply the amount of funds used to the safety order is created. Using a larger number of funds for safety orders allows your bot to be more aggressive. No, we'll leave that as 1. I will leave this, I think, because this is just based for example-based purposes, because it is a paper trading account. Alright, now I think we're done, so we will go to, so let's give this a go. So we're now going to turn on the bot. It won't let me create the bot after all that because I'm on the free plan and I don't want to upgrade just yet. Is there another way around this? Don't think there is. I will go through the procedure to show you what happens next. Meaning I'm not going to go through it personally. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen next with this. So we're going to click start bot. The bot will start. It will then give me a list of things, and it will tell me a list of these different messages, and then it will tell me to go to message the trading view. So up here, trading view custom signal, it would say message trading view custom signal to start the bot, to start the trade. What we would then do is go to trading view and then go to our alerts. This is the alert we set up. We would then go to settings or edit, and then what we would do is we would get rid of that, is paste in the message code that's on that page on 3commas, which essentially tells this alert, which is connected to the bot, to start this. Basically, the signal has started, so basically start the trade, and that's when the trade begins. And of course, depending on the signal we gave, you know, the number of when to start the trade, it might take some time for it to start, so bear that in mind as well. But I've kind of got the gist of it. I do understand that I do need to pay for a premium for 3commas to actually start this, especially going forward if I want to start doing this almost permanently. when I want to do trading. So yeah guys, that's unfortunately come to a halt with the trading bot. I probably should have expected that. I didn't realize I would have to pay for the pro version to get all the bots and all the signals. I probably should have realized that, to be fair, because this service isn't free. But I thought there were more, way more higher premium things that they would have you pay for their subscription, and not just a piece of code. But it is fair enough. It is what it is. I think we've learned a lot. I've learned a lot coming through this journey. This doesn't end here, by the way. What I'll be doing next on part 4 is essentially using plan B, and you'll have to find out what plan B is on part 4. No, so plan B would be to use bots on Binance. So we can use the Binance. There are bots on Binance we can use for this same purpose. We can use TradingView for Binance with the same plan. We may have to ditch 3 commas for now, but if that's something you want to go forward ahead with, then by all means go for it. It's a nice tool to have that cross communication with TradingView and sending signals from the bot you can create here. You essentially create the bot and 3 commas to send signals based on your indicators, your custom indicators on TradingView, your custom signals. So yeah, I think that kind of wraps it up for part 3. So part 4, what we will do is we will have a look at Binance bots. So yeah guys, what we will do on part 4 is go on plan B, which is this Binance grid trading, which is what I mentioned before. It is essentially setting up trades to trade for you constantly, 24/7, whenever you like, and let it just carry on running. Part 4 will be that. So I hope this has been a journey for you. It's still a journey. We're not ending it, and we will succeed in this journey together, and we will set up something good. For now, we will say a temporary goodbye to ChatGPT, a temporary goodbye to TradingView. We will come back to this, guys. I'm coming back to this. This has just been a random journey, but I want to set things up. I want to set something up like this. Setting up these bots, man. This is something I've wanted to get into. And let me know in the comments if any of this has helped, or so yeah, let me know in the comments if any of what I've gone through has actually helped you, or if you've learned something, because the process of getting from TradingView, or your Binance account, or whatever exchange you have, to TradingView, to setting up indicators, to figuring out, you can actually do this manually as well, like I said, like manually figuring out when this part crosses to actually enter a trade, figuring out where the trend is. This is a nice trend here, upward trend. So we have come through some learning patterns as well in this video, but we will go on to Binance futures after this and figure out how to set up this trading bot. I may do it tomorrow, or whenever this video goes live. It will be obviously within the next day after that. I'll try and sort it out. But until then, thanks guys for watching, sticking through me with this. I hope I haven't bored you to death. I know it got a bit monotonous towards the end, but that's that. So yeah, if you liked the video, please consider liking, comment and subscribing, and I'll see you for part 4.